If you're shopping for the eero Pro 6, thinking it's the ultimate mesh Wi-Fi solution for your home, hold on. But here's what surprised me. This device, while promising top-notch Wi-Fi 6 speeds and smart home integration, comes with some quirks that could seriously impact your experience. Most reviews rave about its seamless coverage and device handling, but I found some unexpected problems you absolutely need to know before you hit that Buy Now button. So if you want a fast, reliable mesh network that truly lives up to its hype, or if you're fed up with buffering and dead spots, stick around because this honest review is about to flip your expectations. Now, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about the eero Pro 6, from setup to real-world performance, and why it might not be the perfect solution you hoped for. But first, have you ever tried setting up simple tech, only to feel like you need a PhD in Wi-Fi wizardry? Yeah, me too. Lucky for you, I've done the heavy lifting here, so grab a coffee or wherever your Wi-Fi spot is, because we're diving deep. Let's get this out of the way. The eero Pro 6 is a refurbished device priced at just $104.99, which is a steal for a premium Wi-Fi 6 mesh system that claims to cover around 2,000 square feet and supports up to 75 devices. Sounds great, right? But there's more beneath the surface, like the fact that it's refurbished, tested, and certified to work like new, which sounds reassuring until you realize refurbished gear sometimes doesn't live up to new device expectations. So if you're the type who needs brand new gadgets for that extra peace of mind, this might not be your best bet. However, if you want to save some cash and still get pretty solid performance, it's worth considering. But here's the twist. eero Pro 6's biggest selling points, like Alexa integration and acting as a Zigbee smart home hub, can introduce confusion and compatibility headaches. Imagine buying a mesh system that also promises to control your smart lights, only to find your devices won't sync properly or work inconsistently. Talk about a rude wake-up call. If you live in a moderately sized home with a lot of smart devices and expect flawless 4K streaming with zero dead zones, eero Pro 6 is pitched as the go-to solution, claiming support for gigabit speeds and automatic updates that keep security tight. But before picturing yourself streaming Netflix with buttery smoothness, we have to talk about setup and real-world performance because that's where things get interesting and, frankly, a bit frustrating. Setup is supposed to be a breeze with the eero app guiding you through the entire process in minutes. And yes, that's true if your home's layout is simple and you have a straightforward internet connection. But many users, not just me, have reported problems integrating the mesh nodes seamlessly. This means that while the app promises fast, self-configuring mesh networking, sometimes the units fail to communicate well with each other, resulting in random disconnects or the dreaded buffering during video calls or gaming. Why is this a hassle? Because a mesh system's whole premise is to eliminate those annoying Wi-Fi dead zones and deliver smooth connectivity everywhere. But if nodes drop out or signal handoff isn't smooth, you're basically stuck with spotty coverage. Wondering if adding more eero units will fix it? Maybe, but remember, the cross-compatibility feature is a double-edged sword. Sure, you can expand the network with other eero products, but mixing old and new hardware sometimes causes compatibility quirks that degrade performance instead of improving it. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole while juggling flaming torches. Technically possible, but highly risky. But here's the kicker. Despite the advertised support for 75-plus connected devices, the system can struggle when many gadgets are actively streaming or gaming simultaneously. This is surprising given Wi-Fi 6 technology offers supposedly significant bandwidth improvements. So, if your home is a bustling tech hub with kids FaceTiming, roommates gaming, and smart fridges sending signals, expect occasional slowdowns and reconnections. That's not what you want when your work-from-home client suddenly freezes on your screen. Talk about bad timing. Another big question everyone asks is about range and coverage. eero Pro 6 covers up to around 2,000 square feet per unit, which should be plenty for most average homes. But many users have found that walls and obstructions heavily impact signal strength. In a multi-story house or one with dense walls, two eero Pro 6 units might still leave some rooms struggling for signal. Therefore, you could find yourself having to buy multiple units, which rapidly adds to your cost, especially when you think you are getting a single device solution at about $105. So it's worth thinking about whether this matches your home's needs before deciding. Of course, there are positives. The eero app is genuinely user-friendly and allows you to manage your network remotely, a great feature if you want to keep an eye on bandwidth hogs or run speed tests without crawling under the router. Plus, the automatic updates are a nice touch for security-conscious users who forget to fiddle with firmware manually. The Alexa integration is a cool bonus if you're already all-in on Amazon's smart ecosystem, turning your router into a smart home hub that can control compatible Zigbee devices. Just don't expect it to replace your dedicated smart home controller, because it won't. Oh, and a quick funny note. The packaging might come in generic Amazon boxes since it's refurbished. If you're the type who expects shiny original retail boxes, you might get a little WTF moment unboxing this. It's like ordering a fancy coffee but getting it served in a paper cup. It still tastes great but lacks the fancy feel. So who exactly is the eero Pro 6 for? If you want affordable Wi-Fi 6 with simple setup, decent coverage for a small to medium home, and you are comfortable troubleshooting minor hiccups, this device can work well. It's also great if you're an Alexa fanatic wanting to integrate your smart home devices into one ecosystem. However, if you live in a large or complex house, have many heavy data users across devices, or crave flawless connectivity without occasional dead spots and buffering, you might want to shop around for more powerful mesh systems or those that offer better range per unit. Let's talk support because buying refurbished can be nerve-wracking. Thankfully, eero offers free customer support 7 days a week that can help with setup and troubleshooting, which helps reduce anxiety around purchasing a used device. Also, the limited warranty for refurbished units matches that of new devices, providing some peace of mind you won't have to play tech detective if things go wrong. Before we wrap up, here are a few quick jokes to lighten your mesh network woes. Why did the Wi-Fi break up with the router? It found a better connection elsewhere. Or how about this? My Wi-Fi went to therapy because it couldn't handle the pressure of so many devices demanding attention. And if your network crashes, just tell your family it's taking a quick power nap. Finally, if eero Pro 6 had a dating profile, it would say likes, strong signals, long coverage, and streaming 4K dislikes, buffering and dead zones. So what's the final verdict? The eero Pro 6 is a solid, budget-friendly Wi-Fi 6 mesh router system with lots of features packed in, from easy app setup to Alexa and smart home integration. If you want faster speeds and better coverage than your old router, and you don't mind a few rough edges or potential compatibility tweaks, this is a pretty good pick, especially at refurbished prices around $105. But be aware of limitations such as coverage hiccups in larger or complex homes, occasional connectivity drops, and the learning curve if you're not super tech-savvy. If you want reliable internet that truly covers every corner of your home without hassle, or if you're a hardcore gamer or streamer, the eero Pro 6 might leave you wanting more. However, if your needs are moderate and you value ease of management plus smart home features, it definitely deserves your consideration. I recommend checking current prices because they can fluctuate, and sometimes you might snag a new unit at a good discount. The best deals are always linked in the description below, so don't wait too long because prices change fast, faster than your Wi-Fi can buffer on that crucial Zoom call. Thanks for watching this honest review. If you found value in this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe for more tech reviews, and share your Wi-Fi horror stories or wins in the comments. Until next time, may your signal be strong and your buffering wheel be absent.